Looks like we got another encounter with Mickey. It's nice to know some events want to spawn for us. Just kidding. Let's go. Let's talk to him.
Hey, buddy. Hey, Mr. Arthur. Why are you always so mad? You're crazy. All that shooting. And they said I was crazy. I'm not crazy. Not like you. You beat up the big fella. He once beat me up. I asked for it. You think you're real crazy, mister?
Sure.
I'm talking to you, so I must be crazy.
Oh, don't be mean, Arthur.
I fought in a war, mister. I did. Sent me strange seeing all them fellas die.
Which war was that exactly?
A bad one, Mr. Arthur. Oh, a real bad.
There's good wars?
I saw terrible things. I ain't been the same since. I get funny. I'll go now. Don't act crazy now.
I'll try not to. Can't remember. I think that might have been the fifth interaction we had. Can't remember. I know it's in my list somewhere. Still haven't been able to get that event to activate, so we're gonna. What the? Uh-oh. Alright. Looks like some more Driscolls think they can take me.
Hold up, easy. Getting close now. Almost broke away from us.
Yeah, some O'Driscolls got put in their place once again. I might not be able to get random events to trigger, but when it comes to taking down O'Driscolls, you know it ain't no question. I actually saw on the map that the railroad, for the Central Union Railroad events, actually got completed, so we're actually going to go check that out, and hopefully, going so far away from the other two events will get them to move on to the next stage. Technically, it's just supposed to be time that progresses them, but you know how that works out. It's never so nice. I'm telling you, man, this game changes the way I talk. But I mean, doesn't any game do that if you play it long enough? Alright, we are coming up to what should be a completed railroad. We'll see the fruits of our labor trying to get this this railroad finished, or at least trying to help them to get it finished. You'll never see a train on it, but to see it completed, and here we are. So they get it done. Their camp is not here anymore, and all they were doing was connecting it to the already railroad right here. And I'm pretty sure we'll never see a train on this. They basically were just trying to finish the line, and they haven't really got it incorporated into the actual railroad system yet. So we will never see it completed. No, we'll see it completed. We just did. But we'll never see it have a train on it.
up! State your side, sir!
I ain't no southerner, if that's what you're worried about.
I am worried. Very worried indeed. Captain Hayden Russell, 29th Amberino Volunteer Infantry.
We've met before, you know.
I never laid eyes on you in my life. Been stationed here a while. We should be pushing down to Lemoyne soon. Communication's been slow and difficult, but like General Skolnick says, a good soldier knows how to wait.
You've certainly done that.
Well, I can't be caught nattering to civilians. I have a post to guard.
So the dude doesn't even remember us last time. Man, something must have really messed him up. That wars can do terrible things to people. And that's just another victim of it, it seems.
Rest now, boy.
Greetings, amigo. Hey, eyes where you want.
Not good.
Hey, here's the children's table around here for you.
Been a while.
Looks like the
Give me another drink.
Aw, looks like we're gonna get in a fight with Joe.
Before I shit right here in the bar.
What?
That's how it was back in the day, you know. We wouldn't merely piss indoors. We'd shit and everything. And we didn't care. You know why? Because real men don't care where other men turd. That's just a fact. The other side of it is, if you do care, you ain't no man at all. I took a piss on Quentin's barber's chair, the little weasel.
You didn't.
Annoying me all the damn day with his rat face. Goddamn annoying ladies, all of you. You ain't men.
Hello there.
No, I fought 50 Injuns. You lot whine if a bear comes in your yard. If a bear comes in my yard, I eat him. I ate an Injun once. Once ate a priest as well. Said I was a heathen, so I showed him how much heathen I was. Grilled the old bastard right where the stockyards are now.
Can't wait to fight this guy so we can get his hat.
Hey.
What do you want?
I want you to shut your mouth, is what I want you to do. Come on, you ain't so tough. Come on, fight me.
You ain't men. None of you.
Join them for the game. They don't buy
None of you.
much.
Nothing. Less than the turds in the goddamn street. All of you.
All this shit about the old days?
I'll cut that tongue out of your mouth, you goddamn bastard.
Then let's fight. Come on, you know you want to.
Get out of my face before I break your scrawny
Oh, shit.
neck.
Hey now, let's just all calm down.
Believe it if
What,
I
he
hadn't seen
deaf as well as dumb? All good as this. What the hell was that?
that guy like that
You put that down and play nice.
Put that down.
Oh, man, he's tough, dude.
What do you think
You
you're
son of a bitch.
It can't be.
What?
You ain't much of...
Shut your mouth!
Relax, my friend. Never mind.
Mama let you out like that? Hmm?
After you defeated him,
Do I
and
need
take
to
his
keep an
hat.
eye on you or what?
Care to have some fun?
You should pay me.
Say that again, and it'll cost you.
Take it easy. I'm just needling you.
You're
All right.
a good one, you know that?
Yeah, I was trying to decline her offer because I don't think Arthur would take up to prostitutes, or at least I don't think so. Kind of the same as like John in RDR1. But look at this hat.
Let's go, boy.
This hat was definitely worth it. So once you pick it up off the ground, it'll be put in your inventory from the moment on that you have it. And if you ever show up to the bar and Joe is there, he'll be there without his hat. And if you have the hat on when you see him next, he will attack you on sight. If you don't have it, he'll just go on one of his rants like he usually does. So yeah, that's how you can get this hat. I was actually trying to throw him out the window, but it didn't really work out that way. But yeah, honestly, that fight was a lot easier than I remember. I think it was mostly because I was able to grapple him and then just keep laying into him. I was trying to throw him out the window and do a special animation, but you know, it is what it is. Maybe in the future we'll fight him again. We'll intentionally put on this hat to go pick a fight. Because let's be real, I was willing to lose a little bit of honor just to shut him up.
Awful, dirty cesspool of despair, and fuck all of it.
Why don't you shut up?
You shut up.
Especially since he was saying some pretty, you know, some pretty annoying and awful things. We can discuss whether you think it's awful or not, I guess, but either or, he was pretty annoying, so can't really be having, you're just trying to have a drink and the man is screaming about how he wants to shit all over the place, but can't be really having that.
Hi there, mister. Get a few cents? Yep.
Will somebody help me out? I was in the army.
Howdy, dude. Hey, mister. How you doing, friend?
Hey, buddy. Good to see you again, friend. I've only gone and forgotten your name. But worse than that, I've forgotten my own name, too. It happens to me. You ever forget your name, mister?
Sure.
See? We're made for each other. I mean, as friends. I knew it. There's a big crazy fella with a gun, and I'm a little crazy fella. Can't afford a gun no more. Stick with him, Jimmy, I said. And then I said, your name ain't Jimmy, it's Mickey. And then the fella I was talking to in my head, even he didn't want to talk to me no more. I'll see you around. I've gotten real confused.
Okay, then.
That should be the last Mickey encounter we'll have until, like, I think Chapter 6 of the game. We have, I think, 2 more encounters in total, but that is the 5th one that we can have before the epilogue. But the last one we can only have in Chapter 6. You're probably noticing my hair is getting longer. That is because the location events are still, like, they're taking a long time to trigger, but we're getting a bunch of these other special character encounters and a bunch of random events we'd encounter in the wild in general while we're just kind of hoping it will trigger. So we're still using some of the time, I guess, to get a lot of these random events. But there's actually one special character I'm trying to encounter in particular. He's actually who I'm going to look for next for a journal entry before we start our next mission. So if we can encounter him, we'll kind of hit 2 birds with 1 stone, almost. So yeah, hopefully he might be up here. If he's not, you probably already know who I'm talking about. But there he is.
Find Charity. Maybe Charity will find you. Help a blind man.
Have this.
Make your final moments your best moments, sir. No glory and forget about shame.
All right, friend.
Are you still here? What are you waiting for? I can't tell you what you want to hear.
That is Blind Man Cassidy. He, I think, might have the most amount of encounters available in the game in terms of special characters.
More for you now. Go use what you know. Don't end up like me.
A homeless blind man, huh? Yeah, he has like 18, I think is what it says on my guide that I have in front of me. But he has like the most amount next to, I think, literally another special character that's kind of like him, just in a specific area. So yeah, if you're trying to get as many counters as you can, he has a lot of it. So always be on the lookout for him. I always check his spots like every 2 or so missions or 2 or so days, despite what I'm doing. Even though if it's kind of out of my way, just so I can kind of start getting them checked off the list and everything. But yeah, I'm glad we found him, because not only does he have a special encounters that are interesting, he kind of gives a piece of warning advice for Arthur and shit like that, but he also is a journal entry, and he was who I was looking for next before we start our next mission, which, considering how well this farming for location events is going, we might have to do the next mission and just hope to God that I haven't broken those missions, because that's the biggest fear of all. But we should still be right on track. We're just having a little bit of extra trouble getting them to trigger. For you guys, you don't have to wait as long. I have to wait the hours trying to get them to trigger, but for you guys, I'm cutting to moments immediately. You get all the entertainment, I get all the hard work, as is my job in this scenario. As annoying as it can be, it's kind of the benefit of being a viewer rather than a creator at that point. So be grateful is what I'm saying. Regardless though, we should be able to get them still, so we're still on the hunt for those, and as soon, you know what, I'm gonna save, actually, on my own save here. You know what, why don't I save on this one? I'm trying not to touch a lot of the bottom ones, just in case if I have to go far back, because I have a feeling that if there is something is broken, I'll have to go that far back, but that is a just in case kind of scenario. So we'll save here. In the next animal, I need to get on my list that I wanted to get before starting the next mission, even though we'll get it during the next mission, is actually a rabbit, which, now that we're going to start looking for it, it won't pop up, because, that's just the way this game works. But rabbits are one of the more common ones. Oh, never mind. I was completely wrong. There's one right there.
Hold up.
Study him. So that's okay, we got one right there. Boom. Alright, slow down, Whiskey. Slow down. Okay, we're gonna skin this one. I know we actually have to hunt one for Pearson. So boom.
Let's go, boy.
Perfect rabbit pelts. Huh, so we need to do that anyway. The varmint rifle is probably gonna be our most used rifle for a long time. So while we're on the waiting game to get a couple of those location events going, we'll hunt down these rabbits while we're at it. And we're actually gonna try to get one perfect one for Pearson as well. See, are any of these deer perfect? Because I think we can still give some to the trapper, so might as well. But you know what? Let me actually check my crafting list. Oh, so we need 4 deer in total, I think. So yeah.
Slow up now.
You know, this hat really fits for what we're doing, huh? Hunting and everything. Shows that we're a real hunter, even though we didn't make this hat. But you know, we're the part. That's what matters.
Yeah.
We're the part. I usually don't like to hunt rabbits until the next mission. But since, you know, we had to study them for the journal entry I was about to do. Because actually we're going to get rabbits in the next mission, just a little spoiler alert. But that's why I kind of get them preemptively. That way there's like no mishaps with the journal whatsoever. I like to get them in the journal as the missions go. But honestly, if I can do it beforehand and it's going to have no issues, like no glitches whatsoever, and if I can avoid that, because I've had troubles with the journal in the past with that, then I'm going to take it. That's just kind of how I roll. Wait, I'm not trying to do that yet. I'm an idiot. I need to study animals.
Easy, whoa.
We'll skin this one too. I know in the next mission we have to skin a rabbit, so I'm gonna save that last one for the hunter challenge for that mission. The next one we'll deliver to Pearson actually, so. Where are they? No, that's a muskrat. I can tell from over here.
Yep.
You play this game long enough, you actually can identify the animals just because if you're searching for them religiously. You tend to get good at it from picking them out from far away. At least I can. Or maybe that's just because my field of view in my games are always kind of decent. So, that might be it. Oh, looks like we got a journal entry. Let's see if this worked out for us. Ah, and there it is. That spot right there was going to be filled up in the next mission, actually, so we should be good to start it whenever we can, but I'm not ready to start it just yet. And that man that we encountered is put right here. Met a strange guy. Thought he was a prophet. Blind. Well, Arthur, you're not one to miss the important details, huh? Okay, maybe I should just done it this way and not try to be all fancy. Do you see the way that they flung? Wow.
Easy.
Okay, gotta be careful not to pick up the herb. That would ruin a lot of different things.
Boy, nearly done.
So we still have 2 deer pelts. I think I need 1 more deer pelt for the trapper, because I think I already gave him 1. Oh no, that's an opossum. Those will be tough to find at one point. We're gonna see a million of them now, since we're not looking for them. Aha! Right here. Perfect. Now this will be the one that we'll take back to Pearson. When you're completing this camp activity for Pearson, you actually have to give him the animal carcass, the rabbit carcass, not just the skin. Now, if you want to play it smart like earlier, you can give him the carcass. If it's perfect, I think it will count towards the perfect rabbit skin you need to make one of the crafting items. So just be mindful of that if you want to kind of hit 2 birds with 1 stone. But it should honestly work out regardless. I'm actually going to save just in case if something goes wrong. Because, you know, I can't trust anything, really.
Hey, Arthur. You ain't been sniffing around for a while.
Yeah, I've been away from the camp, so people are going to say some stuff.
Evening, Arthur.
Well, put it on the table then.
need you boys to get out there and hunt. Supplies are low.
Caught a rabbit for you.
Ah, perfect. Thank you. I'll get started on that soup.
Cool, and he gave us the jacket too.
I don't
Evening, Arthur.
feel I understand it very much. Other human beings seem to understand why they were born, but for me, it seems like I was born to hurt and suffer myself. That doesn't always seem like a really good reason. I wish there was another way. But here in this land, I feel very stuck. But,
How are you doing?
I'm sorry to complain.
Not too bad. Good for you.
This is just so.
Evening, Arthur.
Listen, Charles. You're about the best man I know.
Well, that doesn't say much about you, Arthur.
Maybe not, but don't be too hard on yourself. Okay, I'll catch you later then.
All right.
Yeah, Charles is a good man. We can't let him being hard on himself like that, you know? We'll keep it long, because we're about to get it trimmed up anyway. Let's actually look at...
Mr. Morgan. You'll work it out, Dutch. You always do.
Let's look at the hats that we got. Here's the mountain hat we took from... I think his name was actually John, so I could have got that wrong. So if I got that wrong, sorry for getting it wrong for so long. And then here's the bucket hat we stole from the Timber Seed Company. Probably wear this until we complete everything there. Now here is the scout jacket. Now this jacket looks sick. I've always thought this jacket looked freaking awesome, dude. But there is a glitch to it. I think I remember there being a glitch for it. So if it ends up glitching in and out of some cutscenes, that is why. I just remembered that if you're underweight or something, it can do that. But this thing has always looked cool. I just love the color. It was great. We're not going to wear it just yet. We're going to do a couple things first. But yeah, you know, that's what you need to do to get that very rare jacket. It's pretty sweet. I think it's totally worth it.
You okay?
Well, hello.
How are things?
Damn well, if I do say so.
Okay.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna tell them all about you. If they ever come out here.
Well, shit, I didn't want to get that deer. I wanted to just keep moving. I thought I'd get a different deer, but I ended up having to come this way anyway. So, you know, what do we do here? Do we let him out? He said he's going to tell the law about us, so... Tell you what, here's what we'll do. We'll let him out to be a good person, and we'll give him a 5-second head start. Because he is an O'Driscoll, so...
I just bet you'd kill a defenseless man.
No, I'm gonna let you out and give you a chance. Now, I'm gonna count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shouldn't have threatened me. Poor horse. Gotta hurry before anybody else shows up and blames me for all this.
Come on now, boy.
Too bad I didn't actually hit that deer. That would have been the last deer skin I needed. But we're gonna encounter plenty of deer, so it's whatever. I literally stopped myself. I was like, oh, I'll get a deer on the way. Oh. Well, look at that. Looks like this house is done.
Well, hey there. What do you think? Turned out pretty nice, didn't it?
Yeah.
Time for me to move on, though. Just sold it to a farmer moving up here from the south.
Looks great.
Good for you. So can I have my money now? Of course. Not a problem. We managed to drum some together. Here you are, as promised, and with interest.
Well, there you go. We made 75 bucks off that. And that should be the last event for Caster's Ridge. After this point, a couple will settle in this home and start farming.
You stay out of trouble now. With my luck, we'll see.
I feel that.
Yeah.
So hopefully, with the Timber Seed Company being the only one that's left, hopefully we'll get its final event and then be done with the locations. Which way do I want to head? I think I want to head this way.
Morning.
Out of the damn way! Easy, whoa.
Back again? You don't really need to keep checking up on us. I got this whole operation running like clockwork.
If you say so, could have fooled me.
Well, that's strange.
Hey, boy.
Well, that's really strange. Now he doesn't hate us anymore? Huh.
Coming down.
Maybe the game is finally recognizing that it's... I love how everybody else watches it. Maybe that's like a safety thing.
Hey, partner.
Hey there.
I've had better days, that's for sure.
Well, I know you complaining about it.
Mister?
Hello there, mister.
Hey, mister. Hey, mister.
Ah, yes.
Howdy,
The
sir.
way to get honor in this game.
Hello.
Hey there.
Just greet everybody.
Hi there.
Hey, mister.
Right now, I'm really just kind of checking out how the operation goes while we're still waiting for this to activate. I think it's a good sign that he's willing to talk to us again. Maybe the game is realizing that it needs to move on to the next event. Which that is what we need. And you might be wondering, why do you need this event to start so badly? Well, there is a document you can only get through this part of this location event. And since we are trying to go for 100%, that includes that as well.
Hello!
You know, I was wondering how they carry these logs places, and then I realized they actually cut them up like that. That's actually really cool.
Worse than that. Complainers who don't even say nothing, just complain with your eyes and sour mouths. Where I come from, we got a word for you lots. Wives. That's what you become. Wives. Oh, yeah, that's how it seems to me. Big, tough men, robbers, hoodlums, proud degenerates, turned into a bunch of moaning women at the side of some lawman in a little snow. I ain't never seen anything so disgusting in my whole time. I met a lot of women, but you boys just about turned into the most womanly of all of them. And that's the truth.
What I would give for a good pozole.
It's taken Pearson this long. Recipe. Don't fluster him anymore.
Arthur?
Hey, Arthur.
All starts to taste the same, doesn't it?
I know. Pearson has an unusual talent for removing all flavor.
Alright, everyone. Well, it seems to me that we are struggling a lot with getting that next part of the Timber Seed Company to trigger, so we are... Uh-oh. I had a feeling these guys would eventually try to get us.
I can feel a real kind donation coming from this boy here. Stay right where you are.
Oh, you really choke.
Damn it! Send it to hell, boy!
Alright. Well, before I was rudely interrupted, as I was saying, yeah, I seem to be struggling to get the next event to trigger for the Timber Seed Company. So I think we've made progress and we are pretty much good for the next event to eventually start because they stopped being mad at us, which I haven't encountered that before, but I have been able to do it whether or not they were happy with us or mad with us. So I'm going to go ahead and take the approach of, like, I've done a bunch of saving and stuff to try to progress time, but it doesn't seem to want to budge, so it might be glitched, but I doubt it because those are supposed to progress and eventually reach a point where they're completely gone from there, kind of like the other location events. So we're going to take more of the approach of... Okay, sorry, I've been wasting my time trying to pick up something I couldn't pick up. We're going to take the approach of doing another mission, and hopefully maybe that will make it naturally progress. I have a feeling that might be one of the things that is necessary for some of these location events to move on, but although I have done it without so, but wouldn't hurt to do the next mission in the meantime, and we're going to actually clean this gun so we can use this gun oil, which this gun looks decent. Maybe it'll look sparkly clean after we clean it. Not too much different, but I see a little bit of the grime gone. But yeah, we're going to do the next mission I had planned and just hope that that will progress that along. But the main point is that we progress moving along because I can only do so many random events that we come across before it starts to get kind of like we should be trying to do something else. It is frustrating how I have to fight RNG in this game a lot, and I'm sorry maybe the past video or two has been a lot of me just kind of moving around, not really progressing the story forward as like much as I would like. We aren't really to the point where I want to do a lot of side content yet. This is just takes precedent just because it's time focused, so I never like to take chances with it.
Welcome back, Arthur.
Regardless of that, we should still be able to get it eventually. And it's about time we went to camp and did a couple things there anyway. Even though we've been stopping back and forth. My point is that we should probably find something else to do. And in fact, I've been really itching to do this mission so we can give Whiskey here a rest. He's been working hard for us. And it's about time that we give him a break and find a new horse. Which you can probably guess what I'm alluding at is that we are about to get introduced to the horse ownership kind of system that this game has. I'm going to look around camp a bit and see if there's anything for people to tell us. In fact, I'm going to contribute some of the jewels and stuff I found. Give item. See, so we got a couple things, so it's probably good that I did this before we moved on to the next mission. But yeah, I feel like maybe I should have done this mission earlier. I was just so focused on wanting to get those location events done and out of the way that I may have been, you know, jumping the gun too much and trying to finish those. And we could have been spending our time, like, you know, with some new horses and stuff like that. But we are going to rectify that mistake as soon as possible. Keep 1 platinum still, and still 1 silver. Just in case if Lenny's quest ever activates. We'll keep that because I think we can make something out of that. I don't think we need anything with a platinum band. And a gold pocket watch we can give. Alright. I am single-handedly funding this camp.
Well done, Arthur. You found the Irish Terrier. Sadly, he's just a younger version of you. Please don't say that to me, Dutch. Oh, it's true. It's true.
He was quite something.
Yeah, quite something.
My father, he always say to me, if someone disrespects you, fillet them with a knife. If you know what I mean.
I wasn't disrespecting. I was just looking after your mortal soul, honest.
Get out of here.
Yeah, Sean might be barking up the wrong tree by insulting Javier.
Hello, gentlemen.
Good morning, Arthur.
I reckon you might be the most loyal of the lot of us.
What else is there?
Well, you're right about that.
Okay.